Hey folks, Junkets here, playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So in the last two previous videos, we upgraded our garage. So as you see, it's a nice big thing. It has a paint shop and a tuning place. And I can fix up my batteries, which I couldn't do before. So now I have a fully charged battery. And lots of other little things. So now, what we did in the previous two videos was we disassembled that car right there, all right down to the bare bones. And then we fixed a few things. We then bought a whole bunch of stuff that wouldn't be repaired. And now we're going to do the exciting part of putting it all back together. Because we organize everything in advance, we just have to fix things up. We may have missed a couple things, but we can buy them from the tablet very quickly. So please do hit the thumbs up button or the like button down below the video there and leave a comment. That would be really great. And if you want to show your support for the channel, for all the old folks that are getting into the gaming world, that's what we're here to support. So please hit the subscribe button to show your support. All right, now let us begin by raising this up. I always think that the hood is going to bang into the ceiling. But anyway, so we just click on that. So now we're there. Click on assemble. And actually, if I come around to here, let's see if I can back up a little bit. That should do it. Okay. So steering rack and the sway bar and the cross member right there. Okay. Get these right away because we end up, not that way. Get these right away because we end up forgetting them if we don't take care of them quickly. We end up putting it all back together and then having to climb back under and put in 4 bushings. There, now. Oh, we didn't there. Okay. Trying to get back far enough. All right. That. And suspension arm. Lower suspension arm. Where is it? It's there somewhere. There it is. And there's the other one. Now you know why we bought all those bushings. Okay, now we put the spark plugs on, or shock absorbers on. Long way from the spark plugs, but there we go. And then there's the end link, which we should see right there. And there's the other one. Okay. Put the cover on. Put this cover on. Now. Should be a bearing here. Okay, got that one. And this one. And the caps. Okay, and there should be Motor tie rod somewhere. Going to be okay. No, I haven't put the inner tie rods on yet. There's one. There's the other. Now the outer tie rods. Okay, got all the inside stuff done. Now I'll put on the ventilated disc and the caliper. No, that was the pads. Sure. Phew. I was going to say, why did that go back? It's one piece. There's the caliper. And the wheel. Okay, ventilated disc again. And the pad. Should I replace a few of those in my own times in my backyard? So couldn't afford to get the garage to do it. It ain't easy when you don't have the tools. But we did it. Now, what have we got left here? The engine, we haven't put that together yet. So let's come back this way. Can't put these on yet because you can't put the engine in while the exhaust pipes are on. So start with the middle muffler. These things go together so quickly, it's nice. Okay, now we come back to our crown gear here. I wish I could back up a little bit. Not gonna let me. Not going to let me. Alright, I can do it this way. And the leaf spring. One on the other side. Don't forget these bushings. These are the small bushings. Ah, shoot. All right. It's another one of those ones that if you don't do them right away, you end up forgetting them. Okay. Put the plate on. And the U-bolts. Do the same on the other side. Okay, rear springs. Okay, what am I forgetting back here? Didn't have the extra spring on top here. So we just put the knuckle on, another one, and wheel hub. And let's just, okay, let's put the gas tank on over here. And the pump. Let's just do these one at a time, okay? Cylinder, brake shoes, drum, whoops, not you, drum. What have I forgotten? Oh no, I forgot the axle here. Now the drum. And put on the wheel. I am. Okay, can't put those on yet. I have to put the engine together. So let's hop on out here, come over here, click on that, click on the assemble, start with, well, start with the engine block, and start with the crankshaft. And might as well squeeze the cam gear in while we're at it. Okay, pistons. This would be a lot harder if I tried to do it while it was still in the car, because you end up raising and lowering every time you go from one aspect of it to another. Okay, now for the rod caps. And the crankshaft bearing, or bearing cap. And the rod cap. Crankshaft bearing cap. If you haven't done a whole lot of stuff like this before, this is a very good thing to learn how. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not exactly what you're going to find in a car, but it gives you an idea of the basics of car mechanics. And after you've played it over and over and over and over and over again, you start to know where everything fits. And I knew a little bit about cars because I just had to do it, but not a whole lot, and I have learned a lot. This is a nice way of, well, it's all apart, of course, is you look at the all the different parts and you see what does what, like the spark plugs pushing the pistons, pushing the crankshaft, and oh, it's just, it really does help you understand what's going on. Okay, did I get the right one here? Yes, I did. Okay, here's that camshaft bearing we bought a long time ago. Timing chain. And the cover. It's going together well because we took the time beforehand to repair all the parts and make sure we had 100% of the parts ready to go on. Bought the pulley, water pump pulley, and the distributor. That always fascinated me how that worked. And I used to, like in my car in the old days, that little part there used to get pitted because the electrical sparks would start digging in, and the car would start to be sluggish in the starting part of it. You just take that out, take some sandpaper, rub that off, put it back in, and everybody happy. Not ideal, of course. You over time start losing more and more horsepower, but that's how it goes. Fuel filter, we got it. Now, okay, let's put the alternator in over here. And the power, did we put, no, we did power steering. And now we can put the belts on. And I don't remember getting this. No, we didn't. Okay. One thing we missed. Just a radiator fan, basic radiator fan. Just down here. There it is, radiator fan. And there it is installed. Okay, now let's put the heads on. And these ding-dang things are the most tedious thing of this whole game. Fortunately, not every car has them, but most V8 gas engines do. The only relief is that sometimes these rocker arms come in just one big piece, and so you slap them on there. Oops, missed. Okay, now the cover. It starts to look really pretty. I love a brand new engine when it's put together. Anyway, the exhaust manifold, and this is a way to make it go a little faster. You line them up, and away they go. Okay, spark plugs. Okay, that's that side. Now, the other side. And our little friends again. Okay, cover. And the manifold. Intake manifold. Okay, carburetor. Filter base, filter, and cover. There it is. There we go. Now, what have we not done? What have we not done? Oh, we have to put these spark plugs in down here. put on the wires. Now I think we're done. Look at that. That is a gorgeous thing, isn't it? That is just phenomenal. Never tried. No, I can't. I was going to say never tried putting the gearbox on, but you can't really. Once you get in there, it disappears. When you do that, nothing. So I don't know why they show that there. Anyway, okay. Car's ready, engine's ready. Let's lower that. Come over here and get this. Put it over there. Now we take this off of here. Now it's in there, but you can't see it. And now we install. There it is. All there. I'll make this go away. And there it is. Engine now in car. Now we go in here. Go to assemble. Put the servo back on. And the battery that we spend time charging. And the radiator. And that's it for up here. And jump out of here. Raise it up. And now, assemble mode. Now we can put these things on. Okay, did we get the gearbox? Yeah, we got the gearbox down there. Or not the gearbox, crown gear. This is the gearbox. Okay, put the starter on. And the drive shaft. Now, I think that car is completely assembled. Let's take a look. See all the parts, nothing seems to be missing. So we get down here, and that's the fender and the body parts. And let's not forget the license plate. But other than that, we're in fine shape. So let's exit from here and lower that. Now I could, first of all, let's see if we can get rid of some junk here. Can't repair any of that. So we got three things here to disappear. And just open that crate. See what magical items they've sent us. Air filter, I'm not likely going to use any of this stuff. Unless we just get something very unusual in the shop. Right, so now I can't fix them yet. This is what I have to get a level 35 to be able to fix this stuff. And some of it's, 80%, 85%. But when you sell something that's high, that's, not damaged very much, you get more for it. So rather than try to guess what it's needed, what's not, I just simply take everything off and sell the parts and then replace them 100% brand new and clean. And now that we have a paint shop, that. So that is everything, I think. I'm not going to do the interiors. Not this time anyway. So, exactly what do we have? We have a Luxor Bowen. Never heard of it. Might be something this game made up because it didn't at first have a whole lot of licenses to put real stuff in here, but maybe that is. If anyone knows if there is such a car called a Luxor Bowen, please do let me know. So, we come back to our tablet. Do a little exit here, go into body shop, and come down to probably okay, there's Jeep Luxor LUX. Here we go, Luxor Bowen. And the Lotus, I had the Lotus a little while ago. Made 100,000 on it. Lotus Luxor Bowen, here we go. So we buy all this stuff. We've got to recoup a lot of our money because we're going to be selling most of the parts. I just like to leave a car 100%, or as close as I can get. And then we go into a Maserati, which we don't really want. Actually, I don't think I've ever had to work on a Maserati. Anyway, here we are, back here. Go into assemble mode. Everything's going to be 100%. Didn't buy the license plates yet, but we will. So what color should we paint this? A bright red, maybe? It's a rear bumper. How come I can't replace? Oh, maybe it's gone out of, yeah. Sometimes it drops out of assemble mode and you have to reinstall. Okay. I replaced the rear window. Did I replace that body part? I did. So all we have to do now is the two license plates. So we come back over here, exit out of here, go into the license plates, right down to the bottom, because that's where the Canadian license plates are, and we pick two Nova Scotia license plates. Okay, that's the one. The next car I do, I will keep track of every penny I spend. That way you can see that replacing these things does earn you money. Okay, everything's together. All the parts except for interiors, like the steering wheel and the seats, but everything else is there. So let's put it in the paint shop. Paint shop, tablet, We'll move car first of all. And that's the tuning place, garage entrance, various lifts, parking lot, paint shop. Okay. Starting to run out of time. Well, actually, we have run out of time, but that's cool. Not too much. We are about to have a nice bright red. Well, let's look at it. We are going to paint the whole ding dang car. Now, there are, if I remember, change view. I can just keep looking at all the various aspects. Right now we're seeing what is the standard factory set. That's not my cup of tea, folks. Looks a bit too, I don't know, conservative. So, the quick colors. You can get liveries like these sort of things, little fancy doodads. There's only three possibilities. One standard and the other two. I could make it look metallic. So you get that kind of stuff. Actually, that chrome was kind of nice. Kind of like that. Metallic, matte, pearl, chameleon, chrome. Does that say it is metallic or it's coming up to, I think it's saying it is metallic. Alright, so we'll bring the red up, bring the saturation down. Okay, where is the red on this thing? Bring the saturation up, right. Star RGB, so brightness, that's too bright. Yeah, it's too bright. See, somewhere around there. What do you think? I think that looks pretty good. Okay, I could paint each individual parts. Apparently, I never tried that before. Okay, let's paint it. And there it is. I think that's a pretty looking car. I could take it into the dyno shop and we could spruce it up, but I mean, it is an old Luxor, whatever. But there you go. So, I'm going to sell it instead. So I right click, hit the car status, and I can get 15,000 for it, plus another 10,000 because I restored everything. The only thing I was unable to do was fix parts, and there was no point in the frame because that would have cost me 1,000 to make. Well, I should check that. I haven't played with that in a long time, but it was $1,000 to do, and it would have only increased it by a couple hundred value. Interior conditions, so now globally we're 100%. You can see the mileage. Let's sell it. We're going to earn 60,000. There it is, gone. Okay. We are running over time. I'm going to continue to experiment with this, see what more I can do. There are some things I've not tried to do. And we'll try to see if we can go find some sports cars and stuff. You can, if you get one that you like, and you want to keep it, you can exit it and put it in the parking lot. It's indoor parking, of course. And, take it out for a spin. And if you've souped it up with all the tuning parts, could go quite well for you. Okay, don't forget to hit the hit the subscribe button, sure. Also hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment. That would be nice. So until next time, please do take care.